What's up, people? So today I'm gonna be doing something that I did on two cars already, but a little bit extra. I won't go in details about it on this car. So I got a 2008 Subaru Impreza STI here. It belongs to a friend of mine. He's pushing about, I think, 300 to the wheels, and I think he said he got more work to do on it. But what I'm gonna be doing today, I'm gonna be upgrading his T-lines to some StopTech brake lines and some StopTech racing brake fluid. But also I'm gonna be putting on some rear wheel spacers. I won't really do a video on the T-line since I've done it on my car and on the BMW. I mean, I guess people don't want to see that so much, so I won't do any on this car, but I will show you guys the before and after when I do the wheel spacers, and I'll show you the video while I'm doing it. So I have some 20 millimeter wheel spacers that I'm going to be putting on this car, just in the back. He wants the back wheel pushed out a bit more. We're not going to be doing anything for the front for now, so I'm going to get this car ready to put these wheel spacers on. Stick around. Okay, so when I took the rear wheels off, they already had some spacers on there. But earlier I said 10 millimeter, my apologies, I meant 20 millimeter wheel spacers. So I took these off, I cleaned up the hub, and now I'm gonna get ready to put these on. But when you put these on, you have to remember to torque them at the correct torque spec. So for this car, they say anywhere from 6 to 7, or is it 6 to 2? But after a few days, take off your wheel and re-torque them again. That's where a lot of these things fail, because some people just put them on the once, torque them up, don't even torque them up, and then drive around and they freaking fly off. But after driving around for a day or so, you take off the wheel and re-torque them again, just in case there was any movement and it loosened up, right? So that's the correct way to put these things on. So I'm gonna get ready to put these on now. Well, from looking at the tire from back here, as you can see, it doesn't fill out the wheel well all the way. So, you know, by putting on some 10 millimeter spacers, this will fill out the wheel a lot more. And you know, well, like I was telling the owner, Dan, you know, I'm trying to get him to lower the car. Lowering it will make it look better, especially when the wheel well is filled out a lot more, and it will handle a lot better. But he likes the height. I mean, the height is okay, but it's a STI, Dan. So let's just go ahead and lower this beast and get it driving like it's supposed to. But you know what? I'm gonna get this thing up on jack stands and put these wheel spacers on. So I already took the old wheel spacer off, cleaned it up a bit with a wire brush. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put some anti-seize on it. As you can see, it was all rusting already. So you know what? This stuff just gonna help protect it. So I'm just gonna put it all over this thing here. And Bob's your uncle. Now we're gonna put it on. Okay, we're gonna grab all these nuts and put them on, and they're a number 19. And I'm gonna grab my torque shrink. It's set to 6 to 7 foot-pound. That seems light, but hey, that's what they recommend. And we're gonna go ahead and torque it up. There we go. Okay, now that's torqued up. So in a few days, or even tomorrow, after I drive this car tonight, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, take the wheels off again, and re-torque them just to make sure everything is good on there. Because you know, if just in case this happened to loosen up a little bit, the bolt stretch, whatever the case may be, better be safe than sorry. So now that this is on here, we're gonna finish the other side, come back, put the wheels on, lower it, and see how she looks. Okay, now that I put them on, put the wheels on, let's let it down and see what it looks like. See, it's down all the way, but I guess the height, because it was just up in the air, it doesn't go down all the way. After driving around, I guess it will go down a bit more. Now it filled out a lot more, and this is exactly why I'm telling him he needs to lower it. And just imagine how good that would look if it's lowered another inch and a quarter maybe, that would be banging right there. But like I said, I'm still working on them. But that looks pretty decent right there. Yep. So that's it for that. As you can see, I put on some new studs. But man, it looks looking good. Dan, we need to lower this beast, I'm telling you. So maybe this is gonna be our next mod on this beast here. But this side is done, the other side is done. So now guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the brake lines and all that, but I know you guys didn't need to see that. But you know what? Depends on how much more it settles. I probably do an after shot. But first we're gonna have to clean this beast up and give you a good run around of how it looks. Okay guys, so I didn't get to do a final shot of the Subi. I wanted to wash it, but it kept on raining, so it doesn't make sense to wash it. But, excuse you. Anyway, this is baby Ava. What was that? She has a little thing to tell Dan for the STI. What was that? Dan, we've been talking. Yes, we talked. And baby Ava thinks that you should actually lower the car. Because, you know, it's gonna make it ride a little better. What was that? I can't tell him that. That's kind of rude. You want me to tell him? All right. Since you don't understand baby gibberish and I do, she said it's kind of handled like her stroller. You know, it's a little bit wobbly, right? Okay. But she thinks if you lower it, maybe an inch and a half or so, that thing will handle sweet. I hope he doesn't take that too roughly, eh? Yeah, I know. So then, baby Ava thinks you should lower the car. And you know, you should usually give the young ladies what they want, right, Dan? All right, so I'm just messing with you, man. It's up to you if you want to lower it or not. But I think it will handle a lot better if you lower it. It's a great car. It got a nice pull to it. But cornering is a little bit wobbly. So that's just my opinion. But it looks really good with the back wheel tucked out like that. We're gonna have to roll the fenders because it's rubbing a little bit, especially if you decide to lower it. And even if you don't, we still need to roll the fenders. But it's good for now. Rides good, looks good. And what do you have to say, Ava? Laters.